Muy buenas a todos chicos, chicas, reyes, reinas, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo para el canal. Hoy continuamos con la misión legendaria de Furina, ¿vale? En el episodio anterior básicamente pues un tío que dirige como una obra de teatro o algo así, un musical creo que era, y nos pidió ayuda porque su actriz principal pues se había puesto enferma y no tenían a otra. Fuimos a buscar a Furina, Furina nos dijo que no, después regresamos y resulta que la actriz no es que estuviese mala, sino que es que nació con una enfermedad y el tío se pensaba que no podía actuar. La actriz puede actuar, pero encima Furina ahora quiere como participar. Entonces, pues bueno, tenemos ahí un lío pequeñito. Entonces, pues nada, Furina ha aceptado ayudar siempre y cuando le hablen de la antigua directora, que fue una de las víctimas del capullo de la misión de Arconte primera. Y nada, vamos a hablar con ellos. Entonces, en lugar de ensayar, vale, este es el teatro. Aquí es donde se supone que practican, el lugar de ensayo, ¿no? Vale.
Huh? Lady Furina?
What's Lady Furina doing here?
Hello all. Allow me to explain. As of today, Miss Furina will be supporting our production of The Little Oceanid in the role of artistic consultant. These two over here are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Furina on our behalf. I'm sure they need no introduction. You bet! That was the trial of the century!
You helped bring our director's murderer to justice. We can't thank you enough.
Oh, please don't mention it. We're just here to join in on the fun.
So, you were saying, The Little Oceanid?
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script left behind by our director. One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it. So, if we can bring it to the stage and make it a successful show, we can all take some solace in that.
Wait, but if it's not finished, then...
Encontrar una actriz no era su único problema.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front trying to realize this dream. Anyway, let me give you a quick summary of what the story's all about.
Vale, una cosita, si me notáis con la nariz, o sea, un poco con la voz más grave o algo así, es que estoy un poco resfriado, ¿vale? Entonces, bueno, no lo tengáis en cuenta.
The protagonist of the story is a young Oceanid who transforms herself into human form, despite the protests of her family.
Debo decir que estoy hasta los cojones de las oceanidas, tío. En la 3.8 teníamos a una oceanida que es lo mismo. Y ahora, luego en la 4.1 también teníamos a otra oceanida que era de Monstrat, no sé cuánto. Todas las historias tratan de oceanidas ahora, ¿o qué pasa, tío?
She longed to live just like any other human. And sure enough, she found friendship and even love. Everything seemed perfect. But one day, her true identity was exposed, and her world came crashing down around her.
So far, so good. A classic tale. What happened after that?
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, this was as far as the director got with her script. We need a proper ending so we can bring this musical to the stage. But people have different opinions on which direction to take it in.
We still haven't decided between a happy ending or a true-to-life tragedy.
By true to life, you mean the director's sudden disappearance?
Yeah, like they say, truth is stranger than fiction. But then there's the question of whether we really want to use the stage to pass our raw pain onto the audience.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment. We have to consider their emotional stake in this, not just our own. And one last thing. We're still waiting on confirmation from two of our main actors. The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself away to focus on writing an ending for the script. But the deadline's passed, and we still haven't heard from him. The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He took the director's death pretty hard. Hasn't set foot in the city since. He did write to us, promising that he'll be there for the final performance, but we haven't seen or heard from him since. So we're not really sure what to make of that.
Although, now that we have Miss Furina helping us, maybe we should take the opportunity to get everyone back together.
What opportunity? What do you mean?
Maybe you're unaware, but your name has always been like a rallying cry for us.
Our director was constantly singing your praises. All of us look up to you as a role model.
Oh, stop! You're making me all flustered. Although, not in a bad way. I suspect the reason they're dragging their feet is that they have their doubts about whether the show will really go ahead, considering all the issues you've been facing. But one by one, all the obstacles are being removed. Now is the time to rally the troops.
Makes sense. Okay, priority number 1, let's check in with Paulo and see where he's at with the ending. He went back to Poisson a few days ago. Said that staying in a friend's home might help him to relax and escape the feeling of isolation.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that Poisson was flooded not too long ago. But I guess it's the opposite. A friend in need and all that.
Yeah, maybe he could use some company.
Poisson?
¿Ocurre algo?
Nothing. I suppose my presence will be indispensable if we are to restore his faith in the show.
No le gustó de la Poison porque en Poison fue donde donde pues fallecieron un montón de personas en la misión de Arconte.
So, allons-y. To Poisson!
Y de hecho fue donde detendimos la trampa, por así decirlo. Para que no lo sepa, pues en la misión de Arconte pues le tendimos una trampa porque pues ella no quería ser juzgada. Pero es que necesitábamos la información para saber qué hacer con la profecía. Entonces, pues nada, a Neuville y a todos estos se les ocurrió engañarla, meterla en un sitio. Oye, ¿esto? Bueno, no, por las misiones diarias. Se les ocurrió meterla en como en una casa. Y hicieron lo mismo que hicieron en la misión de Arconte 4.0, ¿no? Que básicamente pues llevaron el barrio hasta allí, hasta el juicio, ¿sabéis? Si no habéis visto la misión de Arconte, os recomiendo que la veáis, está muy chula, de verdad. Yo creo que Fontaine ha sido de las que más me han gustado. Es que siempre digo esto, pero es que te puedo decir que es que cada vez se mejoran más. Es decir, Liyue estaba mejor que Mondstadt. Luego Inazuma, bueno, Inazuma mejor que Liyue, no sé. Pero Sumeru estaba mucho mejor que Inazuma. Y luego Fontaine, es que yo creo que ha estado mejor que Sumeru en cuanto a lore y historia, por lo menos. Aunque Sumeru murió mucho.
If I remember correctly, this is where he's staying.
Who is it?
It's me. Is the script ready?
You came all the way here for that?
Sí.
All right. Forget that for now. Just come on out. We've got some great news.
Nice try. Look, just give me some time, okay? I'm just wrapping up this last part of the script. I'll be out once I'm done.
Okay then. Looking forward to your masterpiece.
So, as expected, he's missed the deadline.
The ending is one of the most important parts of the show.
Oye, pero una pregunta. O sea, ese tío, porque dicen que les dejó el guión interminado, es decir, sin finalizar, y que ese tío lleva escribiéndolo desde la muerte de la directora, es decir, cuando Poison se inundó, ¿ese tío también se quedó ahí en la casa o qué? O sea, Poison empezó a inundarse, se elevó el agua primigenia, y ese tío estaba ahí metido en la casa, o sea, le suda la polla.
Even once he's done, it isn't final until we've all had the chance to read through and make sure we agree on it.
Someone told me they'd just seen you in Poisson. I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but sure enough, here you are. And...
Wow.
I was wondering if we might run into her.
So, you're here for Paolo? Looks like he could be a while, so feel free to take a stroll around town in the meantime. I've made all the arrangements already.
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait here.
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. We'll take that stroll. Get over here, you! How oblivious are you?
how are things in Poisson now? Any better?
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process. Some people may never recover from the trauma they experienced.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish there was something I could do.
Please, must our conversations take such a depressing turn every time we meet? We all have painful memories, but we don't have to let them cloud everything we do. And if you're trying to make a new start, perhaps it's best if you don't bring up the past all the time.
Thank you for your words of comfort. You make a very good point. But for now, at least, I think I should stay with the way I'm feeling for a while longer.
It's okay. These things take time. Moving on from a painful experience is easier said than done. Which brings me to why I'm here. I thought you should probably know that not everyone here is ready to forgive and forget after the Hydro Archon's inaction in the face of catastrophe. To avoid upsetting the peace, I told the townspeople that everyone here is a member of the theater troupe, and that you are just an actress playing the role of Furina. It's not a perfect solution, but hopefully it means you won't have to lie low while you're here.
That's so thoughtful of you, Navia.
Pero ¿qué pasa? ¿Que quieren pegar a Furina? Es decir, si no llega a decir eso, ¿que van a venir con antorchas y con hoces a matarnos o qué?
Well, what do you expect? I am the courageous and considerate president of Spina di Rosula, after all, like my father before me. Anyway, that was all. Look after her now.
Vale, muchísimas gracias.
Off we go then. Let's take a look up there. I don't have any friends that I can be frank and honest with, so maybe she's right. You're the closest thing to friends that I have.
Vale. Joder, Navia está en todas, ¿eh? No sé si os habéis fijado, pero es que Navia, desde la 4.0 está en todas, la cabrona. O sea, en las misiones legendarias... Joder, no me acuerdo si en la de Linnea llegó a aparecer. En la de Neublet sí. En la de Neublet llegó a aparecer en la cinemática. Pero la Navia está en todas, tío. Bueno, espero que os haya gustado este episodio, que lo hayáis disfrutado. Y nada, gracias por ver. Adiós.